7 truths about women who walk alone. Why God removes everyone from her life. You see her sitting alone, and you assume something is wrong. You see her scrolling by herself, walking quietly, not included, not invited, and the world says, poor thing, she must be lonely. But heaven might be whispering, there goes my warrior. Because not every woman without friends is broken. Some are being built. Not every woman who's left out is a victim. Some have been set apart. In a world obsessed with connection, silence looks suspicious, stillness looks weak, and solitude looks shameful. But God doesn't measure value by how many people follow you. He measures it by how closely you follow him. Some of the strongest, most spiritually dangerous women don't travel in packs. They walk alone, not because they are unlovable, but because they are unavailable to foolishness, flattery, and fake friends that would pull them off the narrow path. And maybe that woman is you. Maybe you've wondered why nobody checks in, why you don't fit in, why you're always the one giving, but still forgotten. Yet God keeps blessing you, protecting you, and calling you deeper. Sometimes God removes people to reveal purpose. Sometimes he strips your circle to strengthen your spirit, and sometimes being alone isn't a punishment, it's a promotion. This is not about pity, this is about power, because the woman with no friends is not someone to laugh at, she is someone to watch. God is raising women who don't need a crowd to carry a calling. So, here are 7 truths about a woman who walks alone, and by the end, you may realize you were never abandoned, you were chosen. Number 1. She has been betrayed, and God used it to purify her. She didn't start off alone. She used to trust people. But betrayal exposed who was real and who was only present for convenience. It hurt, but it healed her. Not by herself, but with God. God allowed people to leave so they wouldn't destroy what he was building in her. It wasn't rejection, it was protection. Now, she walks alone. Not bitter, but wiser. She values presence over popularity and peace over performance. Number 2, she is hard to manipulate, and that makes her dangerous. She doesn't bend to pressure. She doesn't fake laugh to fit in. She doesn't follow trends. She follows truth. When manipulation stops working, people usually walk away. And that's fine, because she would rather walk in alignment than in approval. She's not hard to love. She's just hard to fool, and that makes her a threat to darkness. Number 3, she has been set apart for a holy purpose. Some women are alone because God separated them. Not punished, separated. When God places a heavy calling on your life, he doesn't let you blend in. He removes distractions, drama, and relationships that would delay your purpose. You're not being overlooked. You're being hidden, protected, until it's time to be revealed. Number 4. She hears God clearly without distractions. Her silence is not empty, it is sacred. With fewer voices around her, God's voice becomes clearer. She doesn't need 10 opinions when she has one instruction from heaven. She moves by obedience, not by pressure. That intimacy makes her powerful. Number 5. She has been misjudged, but she is still standing. They call her cold, proud, distant, but they didn't see the betrayal, the tears, the prayers. When she stopped shrinking to please people, they called her the problem. But God kept promoting her anyway. Being misunderstood does not mean you're misaligned. Number 6. She is not looking for friends. She is looking for fruit. She is no longer chasing company. She is chasing growth. She values peace, purity, and purpose more than popularity. She would rather be rooted than surrounded. Her phone may be quiet, but her spirit is alive. Number 7. She is a threat to the enemy because she walks in power. A woman who still prays, still worships, and still obeys God with no applause is dangerous. She doesn't need comfort to stay consistent. She doesn't need a crowd to stay on fire. Her authority comes from intimacy, and that makes hell nervous. Conclusion. She is not unloved, she is protected. She is not alone because she is unlovable. She is alone because what she carries is too sacred to be handled carelessly. She chose depth over popularity, calling over comfort, God over crowds, and one day they will see what heaven always knew, that the woman who walked alone was never empty. She was full of power, full of purpose, and full of God. So keep walking, even when it's quiet, because you are not walking alone. You are walking with the one who called you, and that is more than enough.